Welcome back everybody, a sleepy boy here back at it with another SakuraSuccubus 5. And if you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share it to your friends and loved ones. If you're not new, you know the drill. Watch this video or watch some of my other videos of different games. But other than that, let's get back to the game. Okay. Nope, I have read this, I believe. Wait, did I? Oh my god. Now both of them are... Yeah, I read this. That's weird. You wanna stick with me, don't you, Hiroki? No, I think my darling would rather stay with me. No, he wants to stay with me. Goodness, my future husband is so popular. Perhaps I ought to feel... No, this is deja vu. I have read this. Wait a minute, did I not save this property? There we go. Sorry for the minor F-ups. I might cut some of that. Yeah. So you don't need to waste your time. The sun sank beneath the horizon during my journey to Astoria, and now the velveteen sky is sprinkled with stars. I can see the stars winking beyond the panes of glass, but only for a few moments. Elizabeth, in the brisk, no-nonsense manner of any skilled maid, crosses the room, then draws the curtains closed. I hope this room is to your liking. You shall be residing here throughout the duration of your stay in Astoria. This room has its own bathroom, which ought to possess all the amenities you should wish for. Should you find this room lacking in any regard, however, do not hesitate to summon a servant to tell them. There is a bell you may ring by your bedside, which is connected to the servants' quarters, which should summon one of us to your side immediately if aught is amiss. Alright. Please do not hesitate to ask for help. No issue too small, be it a desire for another pillow or a midnight snack. As a guest, your comfort is of our highest priority, and I shall do all I can to make you feel at home. Wow, I've never received that kind of welcome other than family members, of course. But a complete stranger gaining that kind of like welcoming situation, that's interesting. In the Philippines, if you're a foreigner, I think you'll be treated quite well. If you meet the right folks, of course. Alright. Elizabeth accompanies these words with a polite curtsy before resuming her speech. She informs me of when the mealtime will be, though she appends you needn't eat with us if you are feeling unwell or too tired. You may ring the servants' quarters and ask that your food be delivered to your bedroom instead, and gives me a brief rundown of common Astoran etiquette. Alright, with this information thus dispensed, she looks at me demurely, her hands folded at her front. I believe that this is all the information I have to impart upon you. Do you have any further questions, Mr. Ogasawara, regarding your stay? No, I think that ought to be good. I pause, my words punctuated with a yawn as I press my palm to my mouth. For now, I finish, my eyes beading with weary tears. Thank you for showing me to my room, Eliza? Elizabeth. Yes, that's right, Elizabeth, sorry. I find it hard to remember Western names at the best of times, and now it's most definitely not that. I feel exhausted after my flight, and, given the lateness of the hour, I want nothing more to do than to curl up in bed. Thank you for showing me around and for being so hospitable. It's... oh, appreciated, really. Do not mention it. As a maid, it is my duty to ensure that all who reside within these palace walls are quite comfortable. Very comfortable, I guess. Let me just check if I'm actually recording. Yes, I am. We're 5 minutes in. I'm sure that is what Princess Stephania would want. You're one of her esteemed guests, after all. Cracked my neck. Sorry about that. I only hope that the princess' effusive greetings at the airport did not perturb you. I know she can be boisterous in her affections, but she is still rather young, sheltered too. You do not think any less of her, do you? It's fine. Oh no, it's fine. Oh no, it's fine, you know? Are you quite certain? Sure, don't worry about me, Elizabeth. I offer Elizabeth a smile. I've got to admit, that kiss on the cheek over at the airport did surprise me, but I didn't dislike it. I mean, who wouldn't, right? But being a gentlemanly manner, you'd be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Hola buckaroo here. I got like 5'6". In this world, you got 5'6" waifus, you know. Calm down. Excuse me. I've heard such displays of skinship are fairly common in European countries. As such, I didn't presume, not for a second, that Stephania meant anything seedy by it. I think she was just being friendly. I've not known the princess for all that long, but I think she seems a nice person. I'm sure I can get along with her. If I can be pally with the queen of the succubus realm, who's to say I can't befriend a blue-blooded princess of a small European nation like Astoria? Stephania, for all her own forwardness, isn't half as difficult to deal with as Yue. At least I don't think she'll be. Alright. Stephania only kissed me upon the cheek when we met, while Yue went straight for my mouth. Now that's something that'll stay with me. I'm very happy to hear that. I hope you will be able to spend time with her during your stay. I'm certain that she would enjoy your company. Now, Elizabeth glances me over, no doubt taking in my swallow complexion and my flyaway hair. I believe a good night's rest is just what the doctor ordered. Shall I leave you be? If you wouldn't mind, I'm sorry, but... Again, I yawn. I'm exhausted. I thought you might be. You have had quite the busy day. Then if you would excuse me... Elizabeth drops a neat curtsy, then turns on her heel. She exits my luxurious, extravagant bedchamber, then closes the door behind her with a thud. Wow, this is... If this is your bed, with a couch for guests to talk over, you know, and a study desk, and 2 other drawers, I believe, maybe for other things, a bed and a chandelier. Wow, this is fancy, bro. And a fireplace with no firewood. Damn, what a modern house. I listen to the sound of Elizabeth's heels. Isn't it difficult for her to work in those as they strike the marble floor until they fade altogether? Now I'm all alone. In Elizabeth's absence, I yawn once more and throw myself down upon the bed. I can't remember the last time I felt this tired. I don't particularly like flying, does anybody? And I've never endured so many hours on a plane before. I've a bit of a headache and there's an unpleasant taste in my mouth. I want nothing more than to go to sleep, but I'm so wary I can't even summon the energy to take off my clothes. Idly, I scan my bedchamber, not for the first time. I'm struck by how huge it is and how elaborate. The wardrobe across the room, or would a member of the nobility call it an armoire, is like... Armoire? I'm sorry, I butchered the word if any Europeans watching, you know? It's like an object of fine art, expertly carved with golden handles, or maybe any actual Westerners. Westerners, Sleepy? What the heck? People speak the English language. The chandelier which hangs from the ceiling is gold too, as are the bedposts on my 4-poster. This room is mostly comprised of whites and creams with some pale blues and golds for accents. It's an understated kind of color scheme which lends to the regality of it all. For how expensive all the individual items of furniture which adorn this room must be, not to mention the rugs and the paintings on the wall and the fine sheets upon the bed, it doesn't look gaudy at all. So for those who are below 18 or like 18 about to go to 19 here, you know, my viewers, beds really expensive. Bed sheets, you'll be surprised, are pretty expensive as well. Throw pillows and pillow covers, my goodness, man. You're gonna have a feeling. So if you're gonna start a family, you're gonna dive into that. You really want to be with someone and have a family. You have to. Well, you can't really plan most of it out, right? But you have to have some form of experience or knowledge about how things work, how expensive things are, especially now. Inflation keeps on going up. Slowly but surely it will keep on going up. But yeah, that's another sleepy rant, I guess, or a hot take. Not really hot take. I'm not really ranting, I guess. Whoever's in charge of the interior decor around here sure knows their stuff. But that, I suppose, is to be expected. I am staying in a palace. Of course. This isn't the first time I've stayed in a palace. I still remember the stint I had in the succubus realm, entrapped at the jealous Yue's behest. The rooms there were large too, and just as splendid as those in Stephania's palace, but while Yue's dominion was dark and imposing, Stephania's is sweet and light. It almost feels like I've stepped into a small slice of heaven. Now I feel like I can finally relax. Sleepy wants to relax. I lie back in bed, my eyelids fluttering shut when... Bzz, bzz, bzz. A shrill noise from my pocket makes me start. Somebody must be calling me, but who? Is it my mother? Bzz, bzz, bzz. That's always a possibility, but it seems more likely to be Ayu or Cosmos. They were both pretty insistent, Ayu in particular, before I left. What time is it in Japan right now anyway? Would they just be waking up? Oh, sorry. Bzz, bzz, bzz. Alright, calm down, I'm coming. I fish my phone out of my pocket and take a look at who's calling, but to my surprise, it's not any of my existing contacts. This number apparently is unknown. I guess it's not my mom after all, or Ayu or Cosmos for that matter. Is this some kind of prank? Curiouser and curiouser. Hesitantly I answer the call and then... Who is it? It's Yue! Wow! Well. If it isn't the succubus queen herself, calling from her magical telephone. Well, thank goodness for that. I was beginning to worry you would never pick up. I'm greeted by an exasperated voice coupled with an exasperated face, which appears on the screen of my cell phone. I hate being kept waiting, you know. That's absolutely no way to treat a lady, particularly not a lady such as myself. I know you have a lot of girlfriends now, but I was your first. Don't forget that, mister, unless you want me to march over there and impress that knowledge upon your body by force. Oh, hey, Yue. I greet my ex-first girlfriend and the present ruler of the succubus realm with an awkward smile. Talk about unexpected. Wait, this is video call. This is a video feature, like a video call. That's cool. Oh god, Sleepy about to lose his kidneys here. I didn't think Yue of all people would be calling me. I didn't even know she could. I didn't know you had an internet connection in the succubus realm. Or that said, connection would be potent enough to manage video calls without disconnecting. Video calling my parents is difficult enough and they only live a couple of hours away. The video always wakes up and when we attempt it, which is why we rarely bother. Yue's image looks very crisp, however, on my phone screen. I can see her long dark hair as it cascades about her shoulders and the smooth curve of her shoulders. I can see the swelling of her chest beneath her skin-tight outfit too, and the displeased purse of her lips. Boy, does she look pissed. There's a lot of things you don't know, Hiroki. Could fill a book. Damn, she sounds pissed too. Did she just roll her eyes at me? Yue doesn't look like a happy camper, but this is how she often is. I'm used to it. Women. Oh, calm down, people watching. Calm down. Don't crucify me here. Because I'm not Jesus Christ. I think she's never tried to grind the sole of her foot against my skull like she did to Marina that one time. She looks pretty dignified right now, actually, reclining in her throne in the darkened succubus realm. She's clad in her succubus attire that tracks given she is in the succubus realm, which clings to her every curve. It does little to mask how shapely her Whoa, come on, Sleepy, you got this. How shapely her body is, which I suppose is the point of her outfit. If you've got it, I guess you might as well flaunt it, you know, and Yue has it in spades. Yue's arms are folded beneath her impressive chest and behind her, one of her adorned succubus acolytes is holding the receiver of an old-fashioned rotary telephone to her ear. I guess this is what she's using to contact me. There's no way an old-timey phone like that should have video functionality, and even if it did, surely Yue would have held it away from herself so I could see her. Yeah, the precise physics behind her little video call aren't quite adding up. But when I doubt this call is functioning via ordinary methods. Yue is a succubus after all. She must be using magic to speak to me as she is. I shouldn't question it too much. That'll only give me a headache, and in any event, I'm tired. I should have fallen asleep like a good half hour ago. So Yue, I shift in my bed, trying to get comfortable and offer her what I hope is a consolatory smile. Is there any particular reason why you're calling? Oh yes, because I forgot to subscribe to Sleepy Boy and watch his other videos, that's it. Because Sleepy here is gonna cut this video right here, right now, and I'll be seeing you in the next episode of SakuraSuccubus 5. First, I hope you're safe, you're staying healthy, and any endeavor you have in the future, good luck on whatever it is. Other than that, bye!